Hello all the crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite. Welcome back to Final Fantasy 1. Last time we climbed the Sky Tower, and this time we're going to be talking to a giant green orb at the top of the Sky Tower. I believe I actually know the name of this one because someone back in one of the other towns named it as Tiamant, which is, I believe, a mythological name that appears once in a while in Final Fantasy. The Lich, Marlith, the Kraken, defeated the 3 fiends and reached my lofty perch. More the better. May the image of Tiamant, the Fiend of Wind, be the last to burn your eyes. Alright, have fun. Tiamant, Fiend of Wind. Okay, so, as I was somewhat complaining about last time, we kind of only really do one thing here. And that is going to be to have Argus and Wedge just be immense physical damage. We are going to have Stella figure out which element is going to do the most damage. I believe those, like, runic things that I was finding here and there as— ooh, there goes Wedge. As we ascended the tower was, warning me that Tiamant, like, doesn't really have any significant weaknesses. And I'm going to want to pay attention to that. I'm also apparently going to want to pay attention to magic damage for, my party here, because Tiamant did a bit of that, and I don't really like it. So let's— That was the magic menu, which Argus still doesn't have any of. Let's go, and I have a revive somewhere in here, don't I? Life. Revives a KO'd ally. I didn't actually see how much damage Blizzaga did, although, since it's my most MP costly magic attack for Stella, it's probably got the highest power, just assuming there. I haven't seen any actual 200 damage. I haven't seen any actual, like, metric numbers anywhere in the game yet, so could be anything for all I know. Alright, Argus and Wedge, try not to die again. Stella— we can heal everybody. Sarah, we can heal— I'm still getting the names mixed up. Anyway, I will compare, though, let's say Thundaga. Let's see how much damage that does. Your defenses definitely seem a little on the high side. My physical attackers are doing 400, 500, 600 damage to everything down in the lower parts of the dungeon, and here they're only doing 100 and 175. Yeah, see, I know that— Can I only heal one party member? Because currently Argus is the only one who really needs healing. Currently, yeah, Argus. No, Wedge. Alright, Argus is the knight. I'm getting their names mixed up too. Whatever. Since I have so much MP, I can just— I don't feel bad, at least right now, about firing off so many of those. Alright, we'll just keep doing Blizzaga. And those claws are doing— not nothing, but since there's only one of you and there's 4 of me, I don't think the claw attacks doing 100, 200 damage every turn are really gonna be that much of a problem. Really, Wedge? Really? Alright, god, these dragon scales are a little on the tough side, are they? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tiamant is a name that's been used for multiple things throughout Final Fantasy. I believe it's also been used in Dungeons and Dragons. I want to say it comes from one of the world mythologies. I don't know if it's I don't think it's Babylonian. It might be Jewish. I'll have to look that up and throw the answer on screen right now because I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure the name comes from somewhere. Anyway, while I'm here, so everybody is currently healed. Can I use Protect, Raise Defenses so that the claws will do a little less, and then I'll use the one that'll, like, nullify magic and have the magic do a little bit less? That feels like it would make this be a little easier. Okay. That was— what was that? Was that Earth? It didn't say. I don't think it said. Another 200 damage. Is it worth looking up how much HP you have? So that's Argus's defense. Not like it's gonna change anything, not like looking up how much HP you have is gonna change anything, but just so that I have some reasonable expectation for how long I'm gonna be sitting here, you know? I do have quite a lot of MP, we discussed that earlier. Let's see if I can find... Ooh, that looks intense. Alright, I might want to heal after that. That actually didn't do as much as I thought it was going to do. It's Tiamant's HP. Wait, really? 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 That was all. The last boss I fought took like 4 times longer than that. The guy who wanted the sword. In the bottom of the mermaid place. Wow. I'm not entirely sure if I had to go to the bottom of that mermaid place. That might have been an optional area, even before the super long dungeon. But still, wow. Alright, now I'm really curious about how much HP you had there, because it can't possibly be more than like 4,000 or 5,000. And that's the Whispering Cove. Alright. Been there before. Alright, so I can leave now. Yeah, the Altar of Wind, that's going to be our 4th and final crystal. Is that going to show up on the menu now? It is. Boy, that looks satisfying. 94 hours, really? Oh, yes, that's right. The GBA games keep... Interesting. So, on my actual DS screen, this is just like a light green circle that looks partially transparent, and the way that it's doing that is, it's flickering on and off at 30 times each second, so 1 frame on, 1 frame off at 60 frames per second. And, when I'm looking at the screen capture on OBS, OBS's preview should be recording at 60 frames per second, but the preview is only showing 30. So it looks like the green circle is, like, skipping around and jittering. It looks really weird. I believe I've called out that particular... Well, not called out in a bad way or anything, but I believe I've drawn attention to that particular trick a few times in the past. But, yeah, really, how much HP does Tiamant have? 1,000 HP. Really? Okay, even this description that I'm reading on the internet on some RPG fansite.net or whatever says that Tiamant isn't as hard as the Kraken was. Wow. You only have 1,000 HP. Alright.
Hey.
Let's get out of there. So, I was expecting to spend... like, a lot longer in there than I was, but I didn't. So, let's, as far as I know, the only place I have left to go is the Temple of Chaos or whatever it was, the Chaos Shrine. Before I do that, obviously, I'm gonna go back to some village to heal, and then I'll also go and actually buy some ethers, because I don't have any ethers, as we discussed, and I'd like to have a few ethers. Let's see. White Mage, Black Mage, I don't think I need any more spells. Pretty sure I'm done with spells. Okay, before I go there, out of sheer curiosity... Aw, that's no fun. I was hoping you had at least something interesting to say. Just like acknowledging the fact that I'm almost at the end of the game. So I went and visited the old farts, as I've been calling them, and their text did change to reflect the fact that I had all 4 crystals, but they didn't do anything really interesting, and nothing that I would consider worth leaving in the video. Alright, I seem to be lost again, so... Oh, I'm actually not lost, so is this actually where I want to be? If I land here, and enter the building, we are in the Chaos Shrine. Alright, how fun. Alright, so those were level 1 enemies, even more fun. I might have been able to, like, enter the bottom of the shrine a lot longer ago. I don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure that, yeah, bats. Hello, bats. The curse of the fiends has changed us into this form and prevented us from speaking. The light of the crystals has enabled us to speak again. Alright, good for you, bats. I'm not gonna go around talking to every single bat in the game now. I'm gonna move on with this. The true root of all this evil lies just ahead. Alright, so the party is going to separate, do a little dance. Gonna put all 4 crystals in the vending machine. The flow of time surges and space begins to warp. Just one step forward and you will travel back 2,000 years in time. Okay. Should I have saved before I do this? Just in case. Should I save before this? Alright, I will get a chance to save. Let me do that. I'll save over this one. The videos up to that point have already been posted on the internet. So no problem saving over that file. And this is Chaos Shrine 1F. Alright, so we would not have been able to come here earlier. Do not remember if the outside floor of this place would have been accessible or not. Okay. I see we have some outdoor tiles. Like on the other side of this wall. It looks nice and sunny. Good place for a picnic, but we're going to be in B1 apparently. Alright, I don't know how big this dungeon is going to be, but I'm expecting it to be a little on the long side. This being the final dungeon and all. That looks important. Alright, let me look around a little bit. Let's see, there was a lot on the upstairs floor that I don't think I really saw, so for all I know, there could be a lot more up there on the Chaos Shrine Force floor. So let's come back here and have a look around. These Chimera enemies keep doing their big scary attack, and it keeps only doing like 20-30 damage. That's fun. I've been using that particular expression a lot recently, and I don't know why. Because it's not something that I usually say. But I've caught myself doing that, saying just like, that's fun. In a, like, semi-sarcastic / bored tone, and I have no idea where that comes from, because it's not something I usually say. On the bright side, I did look up the origin of Tiamat, and it does appear that Tiamat is from one of the Babylonian, or just the general Mesopotamia, like super early religions of the Mesopotamian region. Third floor already. Okay, cool. There is the grass and sunshine outside is no longer. The boring gray scenery would not maybe be my preferred location for a picnic. I think I would prefer the view from the first floor. Anyway, Tiamat appears to be one of the oldest mythological figures that we still have records of, and I should emphasize that we still have records of part, because it's always possible that there are, you know, older things to be discovered that we haven't discovered yet. Anyway, that's pretty interesting, I think. I'm gonna heal my party. I probably wasted a bunch of MP there on Sarah, but I don't really care, because I did go and buy 90-something ethers. Almost my entire party gained a level at the same time there. And of course, Wikipedia being Wikipedia, there's a whole, like, list of cultural references at the bottom, which includes Final Fantasy. Interesting. Alright. Stories happening. Is that the loot that we were given, like, way hecking back at the beginning of the game? Playing the Final Fantasy Overture? That, Chekhov's gun that we've been carrying around for this long, and I had no idea what we were supposed to do with. I think that's what that was, because it looked like you were playing an instrument. Dry ether in case I need it. Over here, another chest featuring an elixir. Alright, let me use some magic, top off all my health before I go down those stairs, because those stairs look scary. Yeah, Wikipedia being Wikipedia, there's a whole list of cultural references featuring Tiamant at the bottom of that page. And oh, we're descending, are we now? Descending the ladder. And of course, we have our Dungeons and Dragons, we have our Final Fantasy, we have Spelunky apparently has a Tiamat reference in it somewhere, and also a whole bunch of other things, which I don't recognize. So this character's been around. Let's see. Oh, there's a golden door here. I'm not the biggest fan of these golden doors because they are a little hard to see next to the golden everything else in these areas. Okay. Am I lost? Am I lost already? It didn't take me long to get lost. We had that one story bit with the loot. And, okay, here's some stairs. And then we went down the stairs. We're back on the first floor. And I guess we're descending the tower now. And I guess we're gonna go down to the basement, fight the fiend in the basement, or whatever. Alright, I realized I should probably heal at some point, because I did take a bit of a beating in that last one. A bunch of white dragons had initiative on me for some reason. And, yeah, before I go on, I should probably make sure that none of my characters are low on health or anything like that. So we're going around this big room that I didn't quite understand the first time I came through here. But I guess that's okay. Maybe that's where Chaos, or whatever the final boss's name is going to fight us and make sure that we have plenty of space. Don't accidentally like destroy the rest of the castle or anything like that, which would be a bit of a problem. See, I still see sunshine and grass out there. I don't, like, this place isn't as weird and creepy and sinister as I feel like it's supposed to be. When, like, it looks so nice outside. Shouldn't it be, like, all stormy and rainy and gross looking and all that? Sell the effect a little bit more, whatever. Anyway, so there's nothing in that corner. And if I come down here, are we getting somewhere? Alright, there's a door. I like doors. Let's see what's through this door. A little bit anticlimactic, game. Alright. That's another suspiciously empty altar thing. Not sure if there's going to be something of importance happening there later or not. What about this hallway? Is this, like, a symmetrical... So am I gonna... Okay, so that's a dead end. I have a feeling that if I were to look at the map of this floor, it would be very symmetrical. Like, that's that one other entrance to that other big room that I could go to from way back in the beginning. But let's continue onwards. You know what I haven't seen in this dungeon so far is treasure chests. Unless I have, and I forgot. Now I'm second guessing myself. Oh, alright.